With Mikey, I would say it's about 82% people hate him and the other 18% love him. Eventually though, all these haters are just gonna have to come to the realization that Mikey Williams, he can hoop. Man, oh man, good old Mickey Mouse Williams. We haven't talked about this guy in months on the channel. I think it's literally been about 2 months. I hope you're doing okay, Mikey, because it's really strange for out of all people for you to be laying low and hiding under the radar. Nobody has sent me a single thing about this guy, and I like that because you know what that means? He's putting in work behind the scenes. Okay, pause. I did not mean for that to rhyme, and it sounded really corny, but you get what I'm trying to say. Obviously, too, another main reason nobody's talking about him too much, it's because we're in the off season. However, with all that stuff being said, he has made his way back into the news because him and his team San Ysidro, they've been playing in a couple of preseason games. And let's just say it didn't take too long for all that hate to slowly come back. Mr. Mikey Williams, a 5-star recruit, is now getting hate for something that me personally, I think it's utterly ridiculous. I think it's flat out stupid, and I'm probably gonna get heated in this video because like I just said, I think it's stupid. We're gonna talk all about that, but hold on real quick. We haven't done this in like 2 or 3 weeks on the channel. We're on the road to 300K. Let's try to see how many new subscribers we can gain from this video, and I'll tell you in the next one. There's a ton of new people watching and just people watching in general that aren't subscribed, so if you like basketball content and you want to see more, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If not, that's cool too. Alright, Matt, shut the crap up now. Without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, I know this is kind of random, but I feel like I need to tell you guys this. I just found out who Sue Bird was. Well, I knew who she was, but I found out what she looked like last night for the first time in my life. For the past 5 or 10 years, I've always heard people bring up the name Sue Bird, and I knew it was associated with the WNBA, but I didn't know who the face was behind the person. The way they talk about her, I thought she was like already retired or something, but no, she's still in the league and she's about to retire. I don't know. I just felt like I should tell you guys that. Apparently, she's like a WNBA legend. I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't care about all that stuff, but I'm gonna tell you what she needs to be doing once she retires. She needs to go make me a sandwich. Anyway, speaking of sandwich and moving along with this video, they still got that it locked up in a Russian prison. And here's the funniest part about it. They are saying that Brittany Griner, I'm just going to read it off word for word. Brittany Griner may have the opportunity to coach basketball while serving 9-year sentence in Russian prison. Could you imagine being in her shoes and the guard comes in and says, "Hey, we're sorry you're locked up for 9 years, but we're going to let you coach a team." At first, I didn't feel bad for her, but at this point, I sincerely actually do, and I'm not a sympathetic person. The reason I feel bad for her because it was such a minor crime, but you broke the law, it is what it is, you gotta do the time. Let's get on to the main encore, the main topic, the main reason you clicked onto this video, Mikey Williams. Now that I think about it, we haven't even looked at Mikey's Instagram in a while, so we might as well go check it out real quick, and I'm on it right now, and I don't see too much. I do see this picture. And you can't lie, whether you hate this guy or not, you can't deny the fact that he's just a cool cat. I've said it before about him, I'm going to say it again. This guy, he is much smarter than what some of you want to give him credit for. He is a marketing genius. I'm sure that he would like for everybody to like him, but at the end of the day, he doesn't care if you hate him, and he might like that more because you're putting all this money into his pockets and you're making him more popular. Don't worry, we're not here to talk about or look at his Instagram. I was just curious as to what he's posted. If anything kind of intriguing was over there, let's get into what's really been going on. So my man Quick 11 Hoops, he uploaded a video titled "Mikey Williams shows no mercy in first game back in San Ysidro's gym." Major shout out to him. If you like basketball mixtapes, he really posts a ton of stuff on his channel. Go check it out, go subscribe to him. If you are confused by the title, I don't know why you would be, but to dumb it down even more, it was Mikey Williams' first game, and I believe it was a preseason game. I don't think it was one of those summer games where I'm sure if you play high school basketball or did play high school basketball, you know how your team, you go to camps. I don't think that's what's going on because summer is pretty much over. I think this is more of a preseason game. Even if it isn't, doesn't matter. It's his first game there, you get the point. And in this game, your beloved Mikey Williams, he wasn't getting praised. He was getting a ton, and I mean a ton of hate. You had a lot of people pointing out the obvious comments like this. It's crazy how much worse a competition and his teammates got, and that got over 200 likes. You also had people saying stuff like this. Mikey playing like how I play versus my 5-year-old cousin. He ain't even trying. Mikey too good to be playing them. Another comment that got over 100 likes. I'm not gonna lie, Mikey playing a lot of teams that look like they ain't have enough players for JV and varsity squad. You also got some stupid comments like this one. Yeah, me personally, I don't see this team beating Centennial or Sierra Canyon without Mikey carrying this team. Well, no crap. I think you get the point. There's a ton of comments like that, and I don't want to say I don't understand them and I don't get them, because I do, but at the same time, I don't understand how some people can be so stupid. Okay, yes, I get it. It's fairly obvious. The competition in this ball game, it's not too hot, and it's not like it was in the previous years. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that Mikey Williams is a 5-star recruit. There's not too many players that are going to be better than him. 99.4% of the time, Mikey Williams will always be the best player on the court, and it's not even going to be close. And a great example I like to always use, remember LaMelo Ball in high school? People were saying the exact same thing. Oh, it looks like he's not even trying out there. Oh, his competition is so whack. They're so terrible and blah, 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 blah. It wasn't the fact that LaMelo Ball at Chino Hills or Mikey Williams at San Ysidro is playing just god-awful competition. It's more the fact that's how much better they are than them. Am I saying these guys Mikey Williams playing in this video, they're going to go to the NBA? No, but they're not terrible. I also want to address this before I forget. You have so many people saying, oh, well, Mikey Williams going back to San Ysidro is going to hurt his development because he's going to play worse competition. Once again, I see where you're coming from. I see what you're trying to argue, but I strongly disagree. I think basketball nowadays is way too complicated, and you got all these trainers, and if you go train with somebody, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They make you do all these absurd drills, when in reality, it doesn't matter. You can do all these crazy and absurd drills. You can blindfold yourself, do this, do that. But a great basketball player is going to be a great basketball player. If you've seen the memes, you know what I'm talking about with these trainers. They're just doing too much. I'm not saying doing all that training it's going to make you worse or it's going to hurt your game. But what I am saying is it's not going to make you too much better. At the end of the day, last time I checked, basketball is about putting that ball inside of a hoop. Nothing more, nothing less. I say that to say this. It doesn't matter if LeBron James, LaMelo Ball, or Mikey Williams plays terrible competition in high school or outstanding competition in high school. Why doesn't it matter? Because at the end of the day, and we saw this with LaMelo Ball, he's going to thrive in any situation. Same thing with LeBron James. It doesn't matter what his competition is, he's always going to thrive, and it's the same thing for Mikey. At this point in time, it's like, come on, man, you got to give me a break. Can you not find something else to hate on about his game besides his competition? Trust me, I understand this. Mikey understands it. People hate him, and they're not going to love him like they love Bronny James. At least with Bronny, he's only got 50% haters and 50% people that love him and praise him. With Mikey, I would say it's about 82% people hate him and the other 18% love him. Eventually, though, all these haters are just going to have to come to the realization that Mikey Williams, he can hoop. This isn't your regular hoop mixtape player like a Julian Newman. No, this guy's actually going to have a career. Let me ask you a question. I'm not comparing LeBron James and Mikey Williams. It's just a question. Do you honestly think it would have affected LeBron's player development in high school if he would have played the worst 30 high school teams in the country or the best 30 high school teams in the country? Let me know in the comment section, but my answer to that question is heck to the no. It doesn't matter. If you're good, you're good. If you can hoop, you can hoop. It's the same thing with a goal. It doesn't matter if I'm shooting in a trash can, if I'm shooting on a 15-foot goal, it doesn't matter. A shooter can shoot. I already know what's going to happen this year. Mikey's going to dominate that weak competition in California, and everybody's going to say, oh, he's only averaging 30 points per game because he's playing weak competition. He ain't really all that good. Wait till he gets to college. He's going to get exposed. Remember, we've seen this story before. He put up great numbers as a freshman, and they said, oh, he can't do that against real comp. He transfers to Lake Norman, plays real comp, does good, and the haters, they shut up. You can't win in this life. You really can't. Mikey, just keep going out there balling out. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts down below.